Hello, everyone. I'm going to wait for just a few minutes to get fully started, but welcome to Lunar New Year Storytime. Just a heads up, we do have chat disabled for this story time because we're anticipating a big crowd, so we're probably not going to be able to see everybody if they're going to be chatting along. But if you have any important questions you want to send to us, you can go ahead and use the Q&A section, and I have my fellow librarian, Lorena, who's going to be moderating today. So if you have any questions, she might be able to help answer them. Okay, we're just going to wait a few more minutes, maybe like 1 minute, and then we'll get started. So I can't see everybody on YouTube, but I know you guys are watching as well. So hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone on Zoom. I hope you're all having a great Friday afternoon, and also Happy New Year to everybody who celebrates New Year's. Okay, and I am Miss Jackie. I am a youth librarian with the Santa Clara City Library at the Central Park branch. So I'm sure many of you might have seen me before on other story times, or if you see the Read With Me Live. So today's story time is very important because it's Lunar New Year, and a lot of different cultures and countries celebrate Lunar New Year. Okay, and if you guys don't already know, it is the year of the ox. So let me go ahead and, oops, let's see here. There we go. Okay, so if you guys are interested in seeing more virtual events, please go ahead and visit us at sclibrary.org/events. You can also follow us on social media. We have a Facebook account, Instagram, and also YouTube. We are very active on all of our social media. So if you follow us, you won't be missing out. Okay, so we are gonna sing our welcome song first. Let me just stop my screen. Okay, so you can see me. Hello, hello. Okay. And I have my little friend here. Do you guys know who this is? This is my friend, the ox. Can you say hello to everyone? Hello, everyone. Okay, Mr. Ox is gonna help us sing our welcome song. So our welcome song is Bread and Butter. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Ready? Hello. Oh boy, I couldn't even hear that, could you? Okay, let's try to say hello. How about loud? Okay. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Oh, we can hear him that time. Okay, how about we say it slowly? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. That was slow. And what is the opposite of slow? Is it fast? Let's say it fast now. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. That was so fast, I think we even missed it, right? How about we say it hi this time? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Oh, that was so loud. It was so high pitched, it hurt my ears. I think we should say it low now, right? What's the opposite of high? Low. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. What a deep voice you have, Mr. Ox. Okay, for our final one, we're gonna say it as nice as we can, okay? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nice as we can. Hello! Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Ox, for joining us on that fun little welcome song. So hopefully everyone is here now. If you are just joining us, we are doing Lunar New Year story time. So what is Lunar New Year? Let me just pull up my screen and then I'll share some really important information with you guys. Okay. So Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year is based on the lunar calendar, and there are many countries that celebrate Lunar New Year. And it happens to start today on March 12th this year. And the celebrations, it lasts for 15 days. Lunar New Year is also known as the Spring Festival. It is also known as Solal for Korean New Year. It is known as the Tet Festival for Vietnamese New Year. It is also known as Losar for the Tibetan New Year. And for the Mongolian New Year, I might be butchering this, but it's Sagan Sar. Okay, and on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year is when they have the Festival of Lanterns. And so if you can see the screen, so what we have are a couple of New Year traditions that I've highlighted today. So the first one you see is clean house. So a lot of families will make sure that their house is nice and clean, and this all happens before New Year's Eve, right? So you got to clean the house as nice as you can, but the one thing is you do not want to do any kind of sweeping on New Year's Day, because if you sweep, you're going to sweep away the good luck. And the next picture is red envelopes. So I have a couple that I brought in with me. So these are the lucky red envelopes. And as you can see, they come in many different colors. Traditionally, they're red, but sometimes you get like special ones. So this is one of my favorite ones. This one was the Year of the Dragon. So they had really, really cool looking ones, but they're all decorative. And you fill these with lucky money. And you want to use new money because it's lucky. And it's usually given, it's filled with money and it's given from elders or parents to children or anyone that's unmarried. So as you can see, there's a grandmother giving the little grandson a lucky red envelope. And again, Lantern Festival, that's done on the 15th day. We also have a lion dance. And when you watch the lion dance, that symbolizes bringing good luck and fortune and to chase the bad spirits away. There's also traditionally firecrackers going off, like the firecracker show, and that's used to ward off the ancient neon monster. And the neon monster in the mythology, he looked like a lion, so you set off the firecrackers to try to scare him away so he won't come. The dragon dance also scares away evil spirits and all the bad luck, and it brings in good luck and wealth instead. So those are some of the things that are traditional. And then also you want to wear new clothes on New Year's Day, and you also want to get your hair cut before. And a lot of people also feast on special food. They go visit temples and churches, and they celebrate with music and dancing. Okay, on my next slide, I'm going to show you some traditional food that's eaten. So in the first picture, you see Buddha's Delight. That is a vegetarian dish, and it's also called jai. So my mother made this the other day, and that is supposed to be the first food that I would eat today for New Year's. So that was very delicious. Thank you, Mom. The next item is candied fruits. So as you see, there's a tray there, and there's usually like candied coconut or taro root. Sometimes there's like ginger. So that's always a traditional thing to eat as well. The next thing you see is bánh chăng, and that is a sticky rice cake. That is a Vietnamese tradition to have. Down below, you also see whole fish, whole chicken, and long noodles. So long noodles symbolize longevity. So you eat the long noodles and you're going to live a long and lucky life. Isn't that nice? Okay. So now we're going to sing a song called the Dragon / Lion Dance. And this is to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So hopefully everyone downloaded their lyric sheet beforehand. So we're gonna sing. Let me get ready. Okay, so on the count of three, we're gonna start singing, okay? So the first time we're gonna sing it as dragon, and then the next time we're gonna say lion. All right, are you ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. See the dragon dance and prance, dance and prance, dance and prance. See the dragon dance and prance on Lunar New Year's Day. Hear the firecrackers pop, 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 pop. Hear the firecrackers pop, pop, pop on Lunar New Year Day. Watch the children laugh and clap, laugh and clap, laugh and clap. Watch the children laugh and clap on Lunar New Year's Day. Good job, everyone. Okay, we're gonna sing it one more time, and this time we're gonna say lion dance. Are you ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. See the lions dance and prance, dance and prance, dance and prance. See the lions dance and prance on Lunar New Year's Day. Hear the firecrackers pop, 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 pop. Hear the firecrackers pop, pop, pop on Lunar New Year's Day. Watch the children laugh and clap, laugh and clap, laugh and clap. Watch the children laugh and clap on Lunar New Year's Day. Yay! Good job, everyone. If you guys are able to follow along at home. Okay, next I'm going to share my screen one more time, and we are going to learn about the mighty ox because it is his year. Okay, so this is the year of the ox, and as you can see, there is an ox on the screen. So here are some of the zodiac traits of the ox. They like to think logically. They are very smart. They make great leaders. They are very determined. They are hard workers. Oh, I put smart on there twice. They're so smart. They're smart times 2. They're also reliable and they are honest. And do you guys know what an ox is? An ox, or if you say it plural, it's oxen. And they are cattle that are over the age of 4 years old that have been trained to do work. So they are part of the cattle family. And the ones that you might be more commonly aware of are cows or bulls. So they're all pretty much part of the same happy family. And ox, if you're born year of the ox, you are most compatible with people who are born the year of the rat, the year of the snake, or the year of the rooster. Isn't that interesting? Okay, let's see. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because we are going to move on to our first flannel board featuring some cows. For this purpose, we're going to pretend they're oxen too. Okay, so let me bring my flannel board right here. I'm going to aim it down so you guys can see it a little bit better. Here we go. Okay, and this is called 5 Little Oxen. Are you ready? 5 little oxen came out through the door. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to help you with your counting skills. So 5 little oxen came out through the door. 1 ran away, and then there were 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 little oxen walking around a tree. 1 ran away. Oh, bye-bye, there he goes. And then there were 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 little oxen walking around you. 1 ran away, and then there were 2. Uh-oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, little ox. Okay, 2 left. 1 and 2. 2 little oxen walking around the sun. 1 ran away, and then there was 1. Bye-bye. Oh no, we have 1 left. He might be a little bit lonely. 1 little ox had having lots of fun. She ran away, and then there were, how many are there left? None. Good job, everyone. You're so good at counting to 5. I am very impressed. Okay, we have our first book next. So let me get that up and so that you guys can all follow along and read with me. Here we go. This one is 10 Mice for Tet. And this is by Peggy Shea and Cynthia Whale. Here we go, 10 Mice for Tet. And this is also going to be helping you practice counting. So each page, we're going to make sure that we count to make sure that all the mice are there. It's time for Tet. One mouse plans a party. 2 mice go to the market. So let's count them, 1 and 2. 3 mice paint and polish. So we have one in the pink, blue, and one in the green. So there's the 3. 4 mice prepare a feast. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 mice learn their fortunes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, they're all there. 6 mice open presents. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mice on the screen. 7 mice dance and play. So look at all the mice that are doing the dragon dance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 mice make music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9 mice eat Tet treats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, all 9. Okay, so there should be 10 on this last page, right? 10 mice watch the fireworks. Yay! And let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All 10 are there. Very fun. Happy New Year. And it says in Vietnamese, Chúc Mừng Năm Mới, which means Happy New Year. Good job, everyone. Very fun. Okay. What do we have next? We are going to do another flannel. Let me bring that over. And this one's going to help us practice our colors. Can you guys all see the colors here? Oops. Okay, here we go. And this one's called Little Ox Surprise Box. Now, Little Ox, you remember him from the beginning, Little Ox? Well, he decided that he wanted to play hide and seek. So he ran and he hid from me. But I really want to give him a lucky red envelope. So we're going to try to find him. Apparently, he's hiding behind one of these boxes. Okay? So what we're going to have to do is we're going to say, Little Ox, are you behind? And then we're going to pick one of the color boxes and see if they're there. Okay? Are you ready? Or should we start? Should we do this orange one? Okay. So on the count of 3, let's do it. Little Ox, are you behind the orange box? Let's see if he's there. Oh, he's not there. Okay, let's try another color. How about this yellow one? Ready? Little Ox, are you behind the yellow box? What do you guys think? See here? He's not there. Oh my goodness, Little Ox is so good at hiding. How about we do this color? What's this color? This is supposed to be turquoise. It looks like it's a little bit blue, but it's actually turquoise. Okay, Little Ox, are you behind the turquoise box? He's not there either. Okay, we're gonna do purple. Ready? Little Ox, are you behind the purple box? Ugh, fold again. Okay, how about pink? Who loves pink? I love pink. Little ox, are you behind the pink box? Oh, he's still not there. Okay, we are gonna find him. We are definitely gonna find him. Let's do blue next. Little ox, are you behind the blue box? No, how could that be? Okay, well, we have one box left, right? And it's red, and red is lucky for Lunar New Year. So, do you think he's behind this one? Let's see. Little ox, are you behind the red box? Ta-da! There he is. There's our friend little ox. Can you guys see him? All right. I'm so glad I found you because I have a lucky red envelope for you. Yay! All right, let me move that out of the way. Good job, everyone, practicing your colors. Okay, what do we have next? We are going to do a fun little movement thing since I think everyone's probably been sitting for a little bit. So go ahead and stand up at home, put your arms out, make sure you have some room to move around. And we are going to do Shake Your Sillies Out. You guys may already know this song, but it's gonna get us moving around and feeling good, okay? Are you ready? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out and wiggle our waggles away. What are we gonna do next? I think we're gonna clap. Are you ready? We're gonna clap, clap, clap our crazies out, clap, clap, clap our crazies out, clap, clap, clap our crazies out and wiggle our waggles away. Okay, what can we do next? How about jump? Are you ready? We're gonna jump, jump, jump our jiggles out, jump, jump, jump our jiggles out, jump, jump, jump our jiggles out and wiggle our waggles away. Let's jog next. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. We're gonna jog, jog, jog our jitters out, jog, jog, jog our jitters out, jog, jog, jog our jitters out and wiggle our waggles away. Let's do some stretching. That feels good, huh? Are you ready? We're gonna stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch our stretchies out and wiggle our waggles away. Ooh. After doing all that, I feel a little tired, do you? How about we yawn? Are you guys good at yawning? I'm good at yawning very early in the morning because I am not a morning person. So here we go. We're gonna yawn, yawn, yawn our yawnies out, yawn, yawn, yawn our yawnies out, yawn, yawn, yawn our yawnies out and wiggle our waggles away. Yay! Good job, everybody. Hopefully you're able to get all your wiggles out and then we can start the next section. What are we doing next? We are going to read another book. And this one's called D is for Dragon Dance. Let me share my screen again and then you'll see it. Okay, D is for Dragon Dance. And this is by Ying Chang Composting. And this is going to help us practice our ABCs. So this is the ABC based book. A is for acrobats. B is for balls. Acrobats are flexible and strong. They are masters of balance. People watch them to celebrate the coming of the new year. C is for calligraphy. Let's write the characters for good luck. Don't get the ink on your new clothes. D is for dragon dance. Ooh. E is for evil spirits. F is for firecrackers. Dragon dancers and firecrackers scare away evil spirits. G is for grandma and grandpa. Grandma and grandpa decorate their home with traditional cut paper and calligraphy to honor the new year. H is for haircut. Children have their hair washed and cut and put on new clothes for a fresh start in the new year. I is for incense. J is for jade. Chinese people burn incense and wear jade to protect themselves from evil. K is for kites. L is for lanterns. Chinese people believe that flying kites and lanterns scare away evil spirits. M is for moon. Chinese New Year starts with a new moon. N is for noodles. Eat noodles for a long, happy life. O is for oranges. Bring oranges to your friend's house. They represent good fortune. P is for Peking duck. A whole roasted duck means happiness. Q is for quiz. Solve the tricky quiz and you might win a big prize. R is for red envelopes. Children receive red envelopes that contain lucky money. S is for steamed dumplings. Eat these special treats to begin the new year. T is for tradition. Chinese people all over the world follow similar New Year's traditions. U is for unity. Chinese families unite for the New Year's feast. You see everybody's gathered around the table and they're eating dumplings and duck and fish and noodles. Yum, yum. V is for veneration. Families venerate their ancestors at New Year's. W is for wish. The New Year is a time to give good wishes. X is for xylograph. Wood carvings on the door keep out evil spirits. Y is for yo-yos. New Year's is a good time to play. Chinese yo-yos fly so high they might reach the sky. Z is for zodiac. The Chinese calendar follows a 12-year cycle. Each year is represented by a different animal. Do you know the sign for your birth date? Do you guys know your sign? So I am the year of the rooster, which is this one. So I was born one of these years, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to know how old I am. Okay, so speaking of zodiac, we're going to do another fun little thing here. On my screen, you see the 12 animals that are represented. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the sounds that all these animals make. Are you ready? Okay. So what does a rat sound like? Do we know what the rat sounds like? Let's see. Is he like? Maybe. Okay, what sound does an ox make? Moo. Kind of like that, right? Like a cow. Moo. How about a tiger? What does a tiger make? They kind of roar. So you can go, roar. How about the rabbit? Have you guys ever heard a rabbit make a noise? They might be noisy when they eat, right? When they're like, for the most part, I don't think they make too much sounds. Maybe they make some noises when they hop away. Okay, how about a dragon? Roar! Breathing fire. And how about a snake? Do snakes make sounds? They kind of hiss, right? And then when they slither, they might make some sounds in the ground. Okay, how about a horse? What sounds do horses make? I think they neigh, right? Like, similar. Okay, how about the ram? I don't really know how to do the ram sound, but I bet it kind of sounds maybe like a goat, like ba, ba. And a monkey, do we know what kind of sounds that monkeys make? Kind of, right? Okay, rooster. What does a rooster do? I think they go early in the morning, right? They're trying to wake everybody up. How about the dog? We all know what sound a dog makes, right? Ruff, 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 ruff. Ow. And the last animal is the pig. What sound does a pig make? Pretty close. Okay, I hope you guys had fun doing that. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to learn how to say Happy New Year in 4 different languages. Are you ready? Okay, so the first one is in Cantonese. So I have the spelling right here. This is what it is in like the English translation of the phrase. And then down here is kind of like how you sound it out. Okay, so in Cantonese, saying Happy New Year is San Nin Phai Lok. So try practicing that at home. San Nin Phai Lok. San Nin Phai Lok. You guys got it? Let's say it 2 more times. Ready? San Nin Phai Lok. San Nin Phai Lok. Good job. Okay. Let's do it in Vietnamese now. Are you ready? It goes Chak Mun Nam Moi. Chak Mun Nam Moi. Let's say it again. Chak Mun Nam Moi. All right. 2 more times. Chak Mun Nam Moi. Chak Mun Nam Moi. All right. If you guys got it, give yourself a clap. Okay. How about we try it in Mandarin now? Ready? 新年快乐. 新年快乐. This one's a little tricky for me because I don't speak Mandarin. Let's do it again. 新年快乐. 新年快乐. One more time. 新年快乐. Good job. Okay. The last one is the longest one to say, which is Korean. So this one's pretty straightforward. We're going to make sure that we follow this because that's how we're going to pronounce it. Are you ready? 새해 복 많이 받으세요. All right, let's try it again. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Let's try it 2 more times. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And last time, let's try to say it all together, nice and fast. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Yay! I hope you guys were able to learn something today. And you guys can practice this on your own. If you want to take a picture of this slide right now, that way you can practice it later and you can impress your family members with all these new things that you've learned today. Okay, let me stop my screen. Well, if you want to take a screenshot, take it now, and then I'm going to move on to something else. So I'll give you 5 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, goodbye, screen. Goodbye, screen. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to sing another song. And this is If You're an Ox and You Know It. So if you know the song, if you're happy and you know it, you're going to know this one. And we're going to go over the different body parts of the ox. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is hooves. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. If you're an ox and you know it, show your hooves. If you're an ox and you know it, show your hooves. If you're an ox and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're an ox and you know it, show your hooves. Good job. What else do oxen have? They have horns, right? Horns? Okay. If you're an oxen, you know it, show your horns. If you're an oxen, you know it, show your horns. If you're an oxen, you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're an oxen, you know it, show your horns. Okay, what else do they have? How about a tail, right? They have a tail. I don't have a tail, but you can pretend this one is your tail. Are you ready? If you're an oxen, you know it, show your tail. If you're an oxen, you know it, show your tail. If you're an oxen, you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're an oxen, you know it, show your tail. Okay, how about we moo? Are you ready? If you're an oxen, you know it, give a moo. Moo! If you're an oxen, you know it, give a moo. Moo! If you're an oxen, you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're an oxen, you know it, give a moo. Moo! Good job, everyone. Okay, so this is going to conclude our story time portion of the program. We're just going to sing our goodbye song, and then we're going to move on to our live craft. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, we'll sing our goodbye song, and then I'll put the craft list up, okay? So to say goodbye, we're going to sing We Clap Goodbye, and this is to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. We clap goodbye like this, we clap goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we clap goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this, we wave goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we wave goodbye like this. Awesome. Okay, so that does end the Storytime portion of our program today. If you want to hop off, you totally can. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to stay and do a little craft with me, please stand by. And I'm going to go ahead and put the supply sheet up right now. That way, if you guys don't have it ready, you will see it. Here it is. Here we go. So we are going to be making a paper lantern. And what you need is 1 sheet of red construction paper. So I have red right here. You need 1 sheet of yellow construction paper. You're also going to need either a stapler or some tape. And what else? So we need a pair of scissors, some red yarn. So red yarn. So it's going to be, you're going to need about 10 feet worth of red yarn. So if you have, here's a little trick that I do. So I grab a 12-inch ruler, and basically you can just wrap the yarn around it to count. So you're going to need to cut the yarn into 8 1-foot strings, and you're going to need 1 2-foot string. Okay. And the last thing you're going to need is a hole puncher. Okay. So go ahead and grab your supplies. You can grab a snack or a drink if you want to as well. And we will start in just a minute. Let's see, do we have questions? I'm going to take my screen share off for just a moment. Let's see. Okay, so some people are asking, what are other options if I don't have yarn? This is an option. So if you have streamers, you can definitely use that, because what we're going to be doing with the yarn is we're going to be, I don't know if you see my background, but those little string here we go. That's basically what we're going to be doing with that. So the string is for that, or you could use little streamers, or if you don't even have that, since we're only going to be using a little bit of this yellow construction paper, you can cut more skinny strips if you want, and that can be like the little dangly part. Okay. And if you don't have that either, you don't even have to make the part that hangs from the lantern. You can just make the paper lantern part of it. Oh, you found balloon ribbon. That's perfect. Anything you have. If you have ribbon, if you have shoelaces, go for it. Be creative. And if you also want, you can decorate, you can grab markers too and stickers because you can decorate the lantern with stickers. So good question. Thank you, Jessica Toy. Yes, I will put the materials list back up if you don't have a hole puncher and yarn. So like I said, again, if you don't have yarn, that's okay. If you don't have a hole puncher, what you can do is if you have something sharp, maybe like a pencil, like a sharpened pencil or anything that you can use to like just kind of puncture a hole. And kids, make sure you get help from your parents if you need to, because I don't want you to get hurt doing your craft. Okay, so let me put the supplies list back up. All right, there you go. Okay. Okay, so I will give you like 2 more minutes and then we're gonna get started crafting. Okay, and I'm just gonna take a little sip of tea. All right. So if you guys are ready, if you are celebrating Lunar New Year, you can let me know what you guys have done so far today or last night. Did you guys gather for dinner? You can type it in the Q&A and let me know. I had dinner with my family, just my parents and my sister, and we had fish and we had chicken. I forget if we had noodles. I don't think we did. But we had some steak and some broccoli and it was delicious. And then on Saturday, we're gonna get together with other members of my family and we're gonna do another dinner because we weren't able to see them last night for New Year's Eve. And that's usually when you have the reunion dinner. So you gather for a nice family feast. Okay, so I'm going to take my screen share down now because I can't see your Q&A questions while I have it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. If you need the supplies list again, just send it in the Q&A and then I can verbally tell you, okay? Let's see. Oh, someone said they ate Panda Express. Yum, I like Panda Express. And someone else said they gathered with their family. That's so awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So remember our red piece of construction paper? What we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half lengthwise. Okay, so we're gonna fold it in half like this. Just make sure you fold, oops. Okay, that did not come out straight. But anyways, you can probably put it on the table to fold it nice and straight. I'm gonna use my stand right here too. Otherwise it's gonna be very crooked. Okay, so remember, fold it in half. And once you've done that, we are going to grab our pair of scissors. And what you're gonna do is you're going to just basically measure out just a little bit and you're just gonna cut about 2/3 of the way up. Okay, so about there. And do that all the way across. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're just trying to have fun. We don't need perfection. Okay, so do that all the way across. You can definitely tell mine is not super straight. Keep cutting. Okay, almost to the end. Okay, so this is what you should end up with, like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our yellow piece of construction paper. And again, we're going to go lengthwise. And what you're going to do is you're just going to cut strips. So it can be maybe like 1 inch or 2 inch. It doesn't really matter. This is basically going to be the border around the lantern for the top and the bottom. If you have a paper cutter at home, you can have your parents help you do that. It might be faster to cut it. Okay, so here's my first strip, and then I'm gonna make a second strip. Okay, just cut all the way across. And again, it's okay if it's not perfect. Okay. So here we go. 1 strip, 2 strips. Okay. Is everybody with me? If I'm going too fast, please let me know. Oh, somebody else said they had dim sum. Yum! I love dim sum. I love dim sum. Okay, someone said they need a minute. Okay, don't worry. We have plenty of time, and this is not a difficult craft, so we can definitely wait. And if you do miss any part of this, remember this is being recorded on YouTube, so you can always go back on YouTube and rewatch the entire thing. Okay. Okay, so remember our red sheet of paper? Let's grab that. And what we're going to do is this is where the tape comes into play. So tape or stapler. If you have either one of those, go ahead and grab it. So we're going to open up our paper. And the part that's folded in, that's going to be the outside. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the 2 ends and you're going to meet them together. Just like that. Okay, so again, make sure the part that's folded is on the outside. You're going to take the 2 ends and put them together. So I'm just going to use a stapler because it's faster. So once you have it together, grab your stapler. You're going to put it here and just staple the end together like that. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this, and if you want it to look nice, just make sure that the top part of your stapler is on the outside so that you don't get the 2 little teeth showing. It'll look nicer. Okay, there we go. See, so we have the base of our lantern. Okay, next thing is we're going to take one of our strips of paper, and this is again going to be one of the border for the top. So I'm going to take this, just wrap it around the top. And try to make it snug. So see how it's nice and just all the way around. Okay, and then you're going to take your stapler again, my trusty old stapler, and you're going to feed it through the top, and then ta-da, staple. I'm going to do 2 to make sure that it stays on nice. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 staples. Now we're going to flip it over, grab that second piece of yellow construction paper. And again, we're going to wrap it around all the way around the top part, okay? So, and then try to make it as snug as possible so that it fits nicely. Oops, okay. There we go. Okay. Again, got my trusty stapler here. I'm going to staple it on the top part. Oop, I'm a little crooked. That's okay. That's all right. We don't need to be perfect. And oops, right here. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Look at that. We are already like more than halfway through. So here's our lantern part. Okay, now this is where our strings come into play. So hopefully everybody has their yarn. Oh, I'm sorry, if you don't have yarn. So part of the yarn is going to be the tassels at the bottom, and then also at the top, it's going to be the handle. But if you don't have the yarn, again, with the extra paper that you have, you can just cut another strip and then just put it across the top. So let me see, I have an extra piece of paper here and I'll show you what that looks like. So if you don't have the string, what you can do is just cut a thin piece of the paper and then just fold it over like that. So you'll have a little handle, okay? But make sure it's thinner than this, probably maybe like half this size. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the string portion. Okay, so here is this is my 2 feet long piece. I'm going to take my hole puncher, and then this is going to be the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go down here, punch 1 hole, so you see that, and then go directly to the opposite side over here. I'm going to punch another hole. Oops. Okay, hopefully that's straight. Okay, so we have 1 on this side and 1 on the other side. We're going to take our 2-foot piece of string. We are going to loop it into the hole like so, through the other hole. Ta-da! Okay, and then we're just going to tie a little knot at the top. So this is going to be our handle for the lantern. And that way afterwards you guys can hang it somewhere in your house if you want to, or in your room. Show it off to your family members. Ta-da! So we have the handle. Okay, now we're going to make the tassels for the bottom. So I have you doing 8 pieces of 1-foot string, which is right here. Or if you're not doing this, you can use, again, the streamers or extra pieces of paper or shoestring or ribbon, whatever you want. And I'm going to take my hole puncher again, and I'm going to do 4 holes around the bottom, okay? So I'm gonna do 1. Let me try that again. 1, and then I'm going to rotate it. 2, 3, and oops. Okay. Getting a little stuck. And 4. Okay. So if you're looking at the bottom, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. So take 2 pieces of string together like this. And line it up like this. We're going to fold it in half. So you're going to have a loop at the top, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take our lantern, take our string, and we're going to put it through the hole. Let's get it in there. Pull it through, make sure you see the loop, but don't pull it all the way through. We just want to make sure that we have enough room for the loop. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the little pieces of the string, the little tail part, put it through the loop like this. Can everybody see that? See how it's through the loop? And then we're going to pull. So it makes a little knot like this. Okay, so if you can see, look, it's one part of the tassel already. Okay, So if you don't have the string, you can just attach the ribbons or whatever you have using a stapler or glue or tape. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my string. So again, I'm taking another 2 because we have 3 more holes to fill. So taking my string again, fold it in half. I have the loop. Okay, gonna find the next hole. And push it through. Okay, so pull the loop up, make sure you have the loop right there, and then put the tail end of the strings through the loop, and then just pull. Okay, I have 2 more to do. So again, fold it in half. Push it through the hole. Find the tail end. And put it through the loop here. And pull. Okay, last one, and then we're done with our lantern. Fold it in half. Okay, and again, fingers through the loop, grab the tail end of the string and pull. Ta-da! Okay, so I have finished my lantern. What do you guys think? Did your guys come out just like this? Or do you have something different? And then you can hang this up at home, just like wave it around. And then you can always put stickers to decorate, or if you have like glitter glue, anything you want to make it more festive. You can write Happy Lunar New Year. Okay, I hope you guys had fun with this. I had fun making it. And it's really easy stuff you have at home. And if you want, you can always tag us in a picture on social media so you can see how your craft came out. We would love to see your end result. Okay, so let me see. Does anybody have any other questions? I think we're all good. Jessica, did I answer your question about the yellow? Austin, you finished? All done? Great. Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining me. That is the end of our craft and our story time. Again, if you missed any part of it, you can go back on YouTube and rewatch either the craft part or the story time part. Make sure you catch the part where we went over the languages on how to say Happy New Year. And that way you can show off to all your family and friends. All right, thank you so much for joining me for today's Lunar New Year story time. Again, I am Miss Jackie. We have plenty of other virtual programming coming up. Tomorrow is a Valentine themed story time with Miss Lorena. So be sure to tune into that because it's going to be super fun. All right, thank you everyone. Have a great day. Bye.